Hey guys, I'm Fake, and over the past weekend we've been hearing lots and lots of talk and discussion about weapon nerfing. Specifically, I wanted to talk about the Ballista, as you'll see in this gameplay, with some very awesome just highlights of various games. Two games actually. First one on Nuketown 2025. The second one is on Meltdown, I believe. No, it's Drone, I'm sorry. But I wanted to talk about the Ballista and bring up some other past stuff and see where we're going to be headed with the Ballista and see if it's, should be patched or if it shouldn't be. And let's get into it. So if you didn't know already, the Ballista is only a one hit to the upper chest and above. As you'll see in these gameplays, I'm obviously aiming very, very high with my quick scoping, and it's very difficult to get used to, but once you got it, it's pretty much fine. But there still is a problem, is that it's not a one hit to the stomach. Like right there was a shot to the stomach. And David Vonderhaar, the main developer dude, who's also kind of like a community manager, since he replies to a lot of people's things anyway, more so than the actual community managers. But he said no, that the Ballista is where it should be at. It has its strengths and weaknesses. Obviously, it differs from the DSR, the other main bolt action rifle, in that it is a lot faster to scope in and pull the bolt action or pull the bolt back. But the trade-off is that, of course, it's weaker. And bomb kill. Sorry, I thought that was very funny when that happened, because just had to ruin his day. But the real question is, now that we're kind of, oh, it has strengths, weaknesses, it's not going to be patched. The main question is then, why is it such a late unlock? And to that, we kind of can look back at older CODs. Specifically Black Ops 1, if you guys happen to remember, the PSG-1 was a sniper rifle that was like the last unlock, and it was not a one-hit kill until much later. We had this patch that somehow gave it the ability to one-hit somebody only if you had no attachments, which is a bit of a mystery in itself on how that could even work, but eventually later on people complained enough that the PSG-1 was patched again, and it became pretty much the semi-auto Barrett of its game, although without the spraying. So what we can learn is that pretty much it's the PSG-1 all over again, but this time around we might not see a patch to increase this one's damage, as we do already have the DSR and the XPR as our main leading sniper rifles in Black Ops 2. So we might not need the XPR to be, as overpowered. And personally, I like where it's at. It gives it a really nice challenge, and wallbang. It gives it a really nice challenge to the whole quick scoping thing, enough as it already is. It does scope in a lot faster, so its strength is definitely there. And I think it's worth it. We should all just get used to the game and learn to play its strengths. But now that that's pretty much over very quickly, I didn't expect this to take so short. I already had like my commentary notes and all of that. I want to talk about the gameplay a bit, and as now we're transitioning to the drone gameplay. I've honestly had to change my playstyle a lot as far as quick scoping goes, because a lot of the maps, in my opinion, aren't that great. They're a little bit cramped in that they have too many areas to go without that much open area. Turbine is an example of a very open map, a too open map though. In my opinion, there's just too many levels of height, and it's just really like, I'm really paranoid playing on that map, because there's just so many different places to be sniped from. And pretty much the only way to play that map is from sniping. And this is another weird map, is that you just have one huge line of sight down the middle, and then you have both of these rooms on the right side where I'm currently looking at because there's a guy, and these like the whole like tunnel area down below on the left side. And I do play a bit campy on this one. It's honestly like one of the main ways to just get by on this map, but I still thought it was pretty entertaining that I got my kill streaks. And now we're starting to see that I'm much more comfortable in this game. I think this is like a while back. I'm currently Prestige 2, like level 20, I think, maybe not even there yet. But this is before the Prestige. I had blue camo on my Ballista, and I was just starting to use a sniper. And obviously you can see I'm already used to it, and I'm camping. It is a little bit difficult to say, but on this map I personally don't see that many other ways to deal with it, especially because of spawn systems. Spawn systems aren't entirely perfect yet. If you're up here playing this spot, and right now you can see that my green targets on the left are starting to move up it into that building, that means that they're going to start spawning like to my back left, which I think I'm going to check in a little bit. But Also, hijacked is the worst. Yeah, see, they're already spawning behind me. And almost a sick wallbang blade, migrate hosts, and then I get another hit marker. But hijacked has the worst spawns I have ever seen. If you haven't played, like, even just TDM, and TDM I feel has always had the most justified spawns, at least in my opinion, because I've been able to figure out TDM spawns pretty easily. But on hijacked, if you're like in the upper level of boat and you're looking back towards one of the spawns, they'll just continue to spawn in front of you over and over again. And I'm hearing and I'm seeing that hijacked is pretty popular for montage clips, in addition to Nuketown, of course. But we're obviously going to be seeing less Nuketown as the double XP weekend is over now, and there's no longer the Nuketown 24/27 or 24/7 playlist. So it'll be interesting to see, you know, a greater variety other than Nuketown clips. I myself have only gotten like Nuketown clips, except for like one, I think. But the other maps are just really difficult to get used to, especially for me as a sniper, as I only really play TDM, especially mostly solo. You can see in this game I'm playing with Lampert. I usually only play with one other person or so, and the times that I'm playing with other people, I'm always like red gunning and trying to get, you know, just trying to rank up. And right here I'm just messing with the riot shield. I thought it was pretty handy to just, you know, use it to look out and scope out the enemies first, and then, you know, shoot at them. And I cut out a lot of parts in these games because I wanted to fit in, you know, variety of gameplay. I only had these two gameplays though, so I apologize. But the Ballista is definitely a very difficult game, or a difficult gun to get a gameplay with interesting, you know, interesting gameplay. That Nuketown game I had 50 kills, which is an amazing feat with a Ballista, but a lot of it was boring, or it was me playing the objective and planning and, you know, sitting in a room like scoping down and trying to like defend the bomb. But the gameplays are coming to an end. I want to hear your guys' opinion on the Ballista, if you already used it or not. If you have cool gameplay you want to link me to, go ahead. I did this kind of in response to Optic Hex's post of his Ballista gameplay and his want to see other gameplays, but, you know, I just figure that the Ballista is where it should be and shouldn't be patched, and we'll just get used to it eventually. But thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next video where I'm going to talk about Team Taj's and my upcoming Team Taj, why it's been so delayed, standards and all that sort of stuff. But thank you guys for watching. See ya.